Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks, Frank Lloyd, for being the face of Macon for 40 years. Thank you. I want to thank God. I want to thank God for my many blessings in life. And if you don't mind, I'd like to share a Bible verse. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future. My little girl asked me a while ago, Daddy, how long is your speech? I said, well, it's 8 pages. Because I refuse to put on my glasses at 53 years old. So I don't want to be that guy. So, but anyway, I want to thank the Macon Hall of Fame for inducting me tonight, and for my brother a couple years ago. Thank you guys. I want to thank my parents, Randall and Virginia Mimbs. I could never be here if it weren't for you two. Thank you so much for your love and support. God has also blessed me with 4 wonderful children, and I'd like for them to stand. I got Reese, my oldest, Amelia, my little girl, and I also got blessed with twins when I was 43 years old. So. I also want to thank my wife, Tammy. She wasn't really here during my baseball career, but she's like our team mom. She keeps our family together and everything. I want to thank her for her support, her influence, and many words of wisdom that she provides for me and the kids every day. She has a special way of providing that wisdom, and I appreciate that. A story about Tammy, thank God for her. She didn't really know what baseball was before I came into her life. She was watching a World Series game, I think, early in her, when we were dating something. You know how they throw out the ceremony of first pitch, right? Well, she went to work the next day and somebody said, did y'all see that first pitch last night? And she goes, yeah, it was a strike. But she didn't know who the ceremonial person was throwing out the pitch. She was excited about being a strike. So, I want to thank my father-in-law, Randy McCullough, and my sister-in-law, Mary. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. I also want to thank all the coaches for the help jumpstart my love of the game. My dad for hitting all those fly balls in the backyard right next to the scuffling vines. And me and my brother and my sister would try to catch those balls before it hit the vine. Coaching our first team in Western Little League, where we had Lester Miller, the mayor, there. And, it was a pretty good team. Lester didn't make any errors. He was clean over there. So, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Lester. We went over to play baseball at South Macon Ballpark. I'm sure some of you still remember that ballpark. 10 years old, I hit my first home run in that Little League ballpark. And a strange story behind that story was, my mom and dad were both at work, and my mom gave us a list of instructions, and of course we don't want to upset our mom, so she asked me to vacuum the house that night. And so I vacuumed the house that day. And Lord behold, I hit a home run that night. And guess what Mark did every game after that? Mark vacuumed the house. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for giving those instructions. Y'all got that, kids? Vacuum. I was not a standout in Little League. I don't think I ever made the All-Star team. I don't think I was ever asked to go play travel ball. I don't think I was any of that. I was just an average ball player. But the funny thing is, as you get to be a teenager or you get to go to college or anything like that, you start going like this. Where the other top players in Little League were here, you kind of start matching one day and you get above it. I was fortunate enough to have a twin brother, Michael, and we also, we played everywhere together, all the way up to Mercer. Brian Garrity will tell you, when he put us in the Hall of Fame out there, it was a great honor for that too. But Michael and I, we pushed each other to the next level. If Michael went out there at Mercer and struck out 10, I was going to go out there and strike out 11 the next day. I wasn't going to have him overshadow me. And today, when I see my twin boys, Luke and Levi, out there, they're literally pushing each other. So they want to do the same thing, so I don't really have to say anything to them. They're out there playing with a new catch-up mitt, so it's good to see them doing that. I also want to thank Coach Martin, Amy Lee's dad, sitting right here. If it wasn't for him, I don't know, running all those suicides in the gym and everything, like kill us. Like Amy Lee said, those cold winter mornings in December, it was cold. Couldn't breathe, but Coach Martin kept pushing us. And you look back, I coach at Ace now, and they're actually playing a doubleheader right now in the Elite Eight, and they lost the first game. So, but they're up right now in the second game. But anyways, you look out there and you see the high school kids play, and you watch the college kids play, and you go off and play professional ball like I do, you're like, man, I bet I just breezed right through Windsor Academy with no problems at all. But the funny thing is, they have a yearbook. And they have photos in those yearbooks. And that guy sitting right there, he was on the pitching mound, and I was looking down like this right here, so I knew things weren't going good. So we didn't have, baseball is a very humble sport, and it humbled me, all the way through my career. So, thank you, Coach Warren, for doing all that stuff you did for us, and for Amy Lee when she was in the gym. Thank you. After Windsor, we went on to play on at Mercer University, and our coach there was Coach Myers, the late Coach Myers, and we had a chance to pitch for him and get a business degree from Mercer. I remember playing a doubleheader in Stetson, Florida, and we played terrible that day. We lost both games, and Brian, I tell you, everybody, we quote Coach Myers all the time because he was such a great coach. He had the weirdest sayings. But we got on that bus, and he yelled at the bus driver to hurry up and get out there before they locked the gate and make us play another game. He was just that kind of coach. He got the weirdest sayings. And we had several players like that on our team that were jokesters, and I always made fun of Coach Myers and all his sayings. And then early June of 1990, we got a message on the board. Kids don't even know what I'm talking about, but we had a voice machine at home with a light in it. So we pushed that message, and there was a guy on the other end saying, "Hey, this is so-and-so with the Los Angeles Dodgers. We drafted you and your brother in the 24th and 25th round." Mike and I didn't think much about it. We thought it was Howard Davidson, a teammate of ours. But eventually, we did call that number back, and it was true. And 3 days later, we wound up in Dodgerstown in Vero Beach. And I walked through that door in the training room, and this little Dominican kid weighing about 160 pounds just got over there that day and threw a bullpen. His name was Pedro Martinez, a Hall of Famer now. And I was like, wow, you didn't think of that, who that was at that time, because he wasn't anybody really, but now he is. And then I went off and played A-ball my first year and had a Hall of Fame catcher, Mike Piazza, and that was amazing. So we had a great career. I had a great career, and having a twin brother along with that was awesome. So very thankful for that. And in closing, I just want to say again, thank you for giving me this award tonight, and I want to dedicate it to my mom and dad. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here today. So thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight.